Red 2 actual to Hawkeye. Shit, looks like you've got them spooked. Hurry up and eliminate the Tango before they leave the area. Out!
Disco Red 1, Gauntlet. What's your position? Over.
Half a click east from our objective. Got a visual on the checkpoint. Looks quiet. Over.
Copy, hold there. Call sign Hawkeye will give you the signal. Out to you. Hawkeye, do not answer. Best watcher MCON. Key your radio and acknowledge. Over. Copy Copy that. I read you. Infill and eliminate the Tango. Call sign Disco Red 1 will create a distraction on your mark. Remember, we have a small window to get this done. Good hunting. Out.
really welcome back to Arma Reforger, and this is going to be a beginner's guide for new players that are confident of the knowledge that we're on. Just to give you an idea of how to get started, what the rules are, and what you should be doing. And trust me, you'll learn pretty quickly how to use the game. There's lots and lots of things you can do. Now, what I will do is in the description of this video, I'll put a link to my general infantry controls guide as well, and my link to playing conflict on the army map, which is the slightly smaller map. So the first thing you go to multiplayer, and you probably want to start off by going to an official server, finding conflict ever on. It's got a space on it, but there's got a reasonable number of people. In fact, there's nothing wrong, to be honest, going in with the server that hasn't got any people on. But it's nice to go to one that's got some people on. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to be going to my particular server, so that we can fly around and I can show you a few things, so there'll only be me on it. It's also got quite a few mods on it, but kind of try and ignore that as well. Now, Arma Reforger is it's a massive version of Battlefield's Conquest. So we're fighting on this really big island called Battlefield's Conquest. Ignore that. Right. Now, the concept in Arma Reforger is it's a massive version of Battlefield's Conquest. So we're fighting this really big island, so we're going to capture 5 of them out of 7 to win the game. Now the first waypoint is when you join, and it gives you the option of joining a squad. Try and join a squad which has got other players in. Don't just create a new group. And then when you're in that squad, when you spawn in, what you want to do is you'll want to get on the radio and say, hi, where are we going? What do you want me to do? I'm you. And just talk speaking. And if they're not very helpful, then just join a different squad. So here we go. So here we've got the main map. So this is everyone, as you can see, that's covered with all these icons, and you're thinking, gosh, what do all of these mean? So in general, it's always the United States versus the Russians. And the starting point is always called the main operating base, and this can be random, well it is random, for both sides. So generally one side will start somewhere in sort of the northwest of this point here, it could be anywhere around here, and another typically will start southeast of that point, so somewhere around here. And then, as you can see, look at the map, there are 7 purple areas. And these purple things are the important characters. So the objective of the game, capture 5 of these in this different game mode. On smaller map, we have to capture 2, this has got to capture 5. So you think, alright, this way. And in order to capture a place, we need to go to it, and we need to hang around the HQ, which is the tent with the radio on it, the short radio on it, antenna, sorry.
What's up, America? Everyone is waiting about the running man. He's a relentless thrill rocker.
With the release of Arma Reforger on PS5, I felt it was time to make a video highlighting some of the problems new players are having.
How do you play this game?
Even though there was no mod support yet for Reforger on PS5, that doesn't mean the vanilla game can't be built to find. That is, once you do the basics.
Yeah, right there. Go there. 1 per inch. Inch is 150 per inch and 200 per inch. 200
That doesn't mean mods are never going to come for the PS5 though, but for now, I'm going to show you how to utilize the vanilla game to maximize your enjoyment while making hours in this iconic Wilson game.
Man, you just stormed this place.
You may have already tried the game, but just had no idea where to start. But don't be discouraged, because the very same issue makes up for many new players trying Arma Reforger. This game is unlike any military shooter ever released on console after all. I'm going to walk you through your first game, including things like how to understand the objectives, how to build and save kits, base building, controls, and the most confusing part, how to navigate the map. And I'd like to add that one of my favorite parts of the Arma community is the teamwork. While recording this video, I immediately made some new friends that needed some help understanding the game, and they decided to co-host this video with me. Also, if you like my content, please consider subscribing and maybe liking this video, and of course joining my Discord in the links provided below. This is Maverick from Wireless Gaming. With the recent release on PS5, I want to explain how you can have fun in this game and understand how the game works. from a vanilla aspect without any mods on just vanilla servers. So I'm going to go over here to the official server list and we're going to have a quick look. Now understand, I want you to join a conflict server. Do not join a Game Master server. There's two maps to choose from currently. There's Ireland and Everon. Ireland is way smaller than Everon, so it's a little more action-packed. It's a lot of fun. I don't see any good servers right now for Ireland in my area at this time of day, so I'm going to hop on to a Everon server and get the ball rolling. So the first screen you're going to see is this screen here. This is just an intro screen to your team select. I'm going to give you a little tip from the pros. All the best players join the Soviet Army. All the beginning players join the U.S. Army. So if you want some intricate gameplay where people actually use strategy and they work together, I would recommend the Soviet Army. Lucky for me, the Soviet needs an extra player, so I'm going to be joining that today. And then you're going to be faced with the group list and these weird-looking frequencies. So with Arma Reforger, they actually have a radio simulator built into the game. It seems a little overwhelming at first, but it is epic. It is the best in-game communication system I've ever seen on any game without mods. We're just going to join 39.5, the Baba Yaga team here, and I'll explain how the radio works. So now you're going to be faced with a complicated map. Let's have a quick look here. Okay, so it looks like this game has just started because we don't see enemy points yet. This is a main operating base. So these points with this little power button looking icon here is your spawn points. So currently we can spawn here, and as you see, it has a web to all these other spots. Those are bases that we can now capture. So you cannot capture a base like the military hospital here until we probably have to have Tyrone or this one here. So essentially you have to branch out, and now the enemy team I think starts down here, and they're currently working on the same objectives. Now these bases here that we're trying to seize, they should be riddled with AI, so it kind of makes the game last a little longer. And I want to explain to you the purple this game mode is to capture these purple bases. So there's, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7. So there's 7 of them. And I believe it's the first one to hold 4 of them for a certain predetermined amount of time. So if your team can capture 4 of these, a timer will come up stating that you will win the match in it's maybe 10 minutes, and the other team has the opportunity to try to work and snatch one of those points before the timer goes to 0. So currently I see we have a lot of players. These are all players over there. Actually, sorry, I need to explain this better. These are not players. These are squad leaders, okay? So you cannot actually see your point on the map unless, actually you can't even see it if you're the squad leader. If you're the squad leader, your friendly players can see you, but you cannot see it. So what you need to do is you need to use your compass. That is a part of this game that I have people asking me questions constantly. How do I see? It's 19. They go, how do I see? See it, and you can't. And that's part of the strategy. That's part of the realism. That's part of realism. So essentially, we know where we are. We bring up the map. We know that we're here. We know that our team is moving to the eastward of the lake. Oh, there we go. I apologize, guys. I had to turn my graphics down for some reason. All of a sudden, I don't think my recording software liked my ultra settings. Hello, friend.
Now the trucks are charged. Safety gear is very strong. And cameras on one side, another construction. For 75 years, industrial strength products built to perform in demanding environments. Over that time, we've learned that no buildings are closed. We can't run to those roads. Every kind of job and every kind of space. Storage is young, to material handling, janitorial, HVAC, and safety. Ready to ship, ready to work. Built for that kind of work. Faster, problem solving, make you happen kind of work. Because the priority is reliability, Safety and efficiency.
You need to keep your operations moving.
You need every day to be a good day on.
Go to the source for industrial equipment and supplies.
Wait, supply.
You're speaking on radio. If you press the T button, it's local chat.
What's that? That's alright.
Okay. I'll just.
What do you mean? Am I on local chat right now?
You're on. You're speaking on the radio.
I'm on a controller, so what do I do with them?
Oh, you're a candidate for today's video. Yes, I'm creating a video right now for our PlayStation 5 players. You use my. That's great. Okay, if you look at your controls, you should be a local chat option in your controller. That's how you speak. Alright, he's figuring that out. That's funny. He's on control. See, I'm on mouse and keyboard, so it's a little different. But typically,
Make sure you tell him he can save his arsenal. No one tells anybody that on the videos.
thank you, bro. Thank you. Okay, let's do that right now. We're gonna go into the arsenal.
Am I talking on local chat now?
You have hell yeah, brother. You sure?
I'm pressing T on my keyboard, but I don't know what the button is on the controller.
Oh, okay.
If you're on a controller, it should be the jump button right there. See, it wasn't there. When you tap it, there should be a button.
That's right. Oh, with the lock is there.
So this is the arsenal. This is very important. You're gonna want to open up your arsenal and you build your kit. Now, this is tactical arming. Okay, so it can get time consuming. So what you need to make sure you do, if you want to back into your arsenal, just show you real quick when you're done building it. If you look at the arsenal, you should be able to select save loadout.
Okay, so every time I hop in here, I have the same loadout?
No, it's just on this session. So typically these games, they last quite a while. Like this game can last an hour, 2 hours.
You need to die and then come back alive.
Yes, exactly. It is a pain in the ass if you don't do it.
Save loadout right there.
Yes, brother. So you want to make sure you do that. So this crate here is actually for your weapons and some gear. You have some gear in here. Not a whole lot, but it's mostly weaponry and ammo. And then if you come here, this one, this is where you can get some nice pants and nice little helmet. You got your kit.
Is it really backpack or something bigger or is it the same size?
The backpacks, I believe, are all the same size. Just in the vanilla game, so there's actually extensive mods for this game. I don't know if you must be aware of it. Some of the mods for this game completely change it. They have modern war mods. There's one that I want to check out right now. It's some war in Egypt, so it's a brand new map and all that stuff. They have a really good Vietnam mod that I'm going to do a video on. But in vanilla, I think all the backpacks are the same, and this is Cold War era, so it's pretty slim pickings. If you like the U.S. guns, though, like I was saying in the video earlier, just pick them up off the corpses because you can pick up anything from anybody in the game. You can even take enemy subservers. I think you can on vanilla. You can actually pick up their outfit and kind of incognito.
Yeah, I know what somebody told me that.
You can also, a really good strategy is to pick up enemy radios and you can actually listen in on frequency chat with your squad and kind of get the intel on what bases and stuff. If you want, I like carrying the sight because you can always, like, if you get new close quarter combat, you just take it off when you're going in. So it is nice to have. I also have, I'm running the
1P29?
yes, so that's like a 4 times. It's pretty heavy soon, but something else I'd recommend is if you get the GP25 on the next page, it's the grenade launcher. Grab the grenade launcher, and then on the first page, you're going to see they have 40 white flare grenades, and if you're playing at night, I'm going to show you. There it is. It's gonna, when it gets closer to the ground, it's gonna light everything up. See, here it comes. Now look at the illumination. The shadows aren't very good, but it does make it makes nighttime gameplay a lot more fun. It's not just, you can't see anything.
I'm playing the trial on Xbox right now.
Okay.
To me, it's basically freedom. It's a giant universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have like relaxed, slow paced stuff where you can take it easy. You can be on the edge of your seat, thinking, making split-second decisions. This is its own crazy universe where anything can happen. However you want to do it, go for it.
I'm going to decide if I want to buy it on this or if I want to buy it on PS5.
Okay, alright. So I haven't played it on PS5, but this video is kind of intended to show people how you can have fun in a vanilla game. So that's kind of my whole intention. So if you want to tag along, you're a perfect candidate to, how long's your trial then?
4 hours.
Okay, that's decent. Xbox offers that?
I have 10-hour trials.
Oh, damn. Alright, so let's just, here, let's figure out where we want to go to attack. If you click, see the white flag, or if you highlight over it says C's, click that, and select it. So what that does is now when we go cap that space, you're going to get extra experience. So that's good. Yeah, it helps. So now let's go grab a vehicle. Where's the vehicle to? One here, so right here. You sure can, buddy. No, we're just going to get a Jeep or something simple. Here, I'll get you a Jeep with a gun on it. I'll just get a Jeep. At least a Jeep with a Jeep. Alright, you can go in there and put it show them. You can set up a machine gun. How about that? Yeah, you can set up there on the machine gun. Yeah, it's perfect. Trying to fire up this piece. Alright, so one thing I was explaining on the video is that you can't actually see where you are on the map, so it's imperative to use your compass. You can see when you're driving a car. You can see your squad leader. That on the vehicle, right? Wait, hold on. Can you? Let's check. I don't see it. I don't see it. We're in that. I'm sorry. We're in. Yeah, I don't see it. We're in main base. Main base prologue. So see how we can only see our squad leader. I don't know what the hell yeah, that's because you were probably sitting in the vehicle with your squad leader. So that's the only person that you can see. So, but they can't see where they are, which is interesting. So essentially, I know we're in prologue, and I know we need to go south on the main road, and we're going to take the second dirt road. No, sorry.
So, what's my compass button?
On keyboard, it's K. Oh, it's D. On keyboard, it's K. Also, the compass is in Russian, so it's kind of complicated. But the arrow is north. The like the arrowhead is north. So we know we got to go south on the main road. So we're gonna hit this. And now we know that we need to turn left on a dirt road when we hit the town.
When we hit the town, okay.
Is that the surgeon? Oh, Virginia. I think it is. Yeah, it's an enemy. If you die, go back to prologue. No, it's friendly. It's friendly. What the hell? Listen, get in my damn Jeep. Put my scope away. You might want to put your scope in your inventory because it. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off your gun because we're gonna get when we get in there. It might be.
It's not on.
Okay, perfect.
I have it in my backpack.
Hey, close the door. What are you pouring on fire? I got you.
Yeah.
It didn't even reach Rachel. Oh shit! Enemy! Shoot him!
Oh, he can't turn that far.
I'm turning towards him. Take him out.
Oh god, no.
I'm gonna trace him. Light him up. You got him? I see him throw the smoke grenade. Just took one out on the left of the smoke. There's more. Hop out. They're gonna take you out. You might want to hop out of there.
I got shot.
To the left, or to the right, on the right side. Right side, get out of the truck. Right side, close. There's a guy right here.
Probably been in this position before. You're playing your favorite Roblox game, and you want to spend some Roblox so that you can take yourself to the next level. The problem is, it's unended. You don't have a birthday coming up, and your parents aren't going to give you that. It's where today's sponsor, it's free.
I'm video. Bandage myself here. If anyone's wondering what you need to do to use bandages, you're all extremely aggressive. Okay, you left my guy covered. Your bandage. Yeah, bring up your bandage, and then it should say in the bottom left of your screen.
I got it.
Okay, so that guy's dead.
It's just been a minute since I played, so...
Yeah, no worries. It is. Do we? Okay, let's go clear. Yeah, I see him. One down is another one back, though. I need to change my fire rate. V. Okay. You know what? Scope one down. Full disclosure, these guys in the red camo are AI. So these just kind of fill the map out to give you something to do while you're capping the map. Anybody in red camo is AI. Not even anyone including that they don't have. Alright, I think we did a good job here. I'm gonna see where are we. Wow, this is a random town to have enemies in, but we're gonna keep going down the main road. We're gonna go make a difference, boys. Yeah, that's right. So you sit tight. We're gonna move in on what? Here, let me put my radio. I have my radio frequency on. What frequency are we on? 39. What channel are we on? I can't remember. Alright, well, let's go on 42. No, that's a platoon channel. Go on 42, 45. So on the computer, when you press G to bring up the radio menu on your radio, and then you can scroll wheel to change the frequency.
Hold on. I can't remember how to turn my fucking radio on.
To turn the radio on, it's power switch.
I got it.
So,
I got it, dude.
and so if you highlight,
But it's not letting me cycle to it.
so for mine it's power. I can turn the radio off and on with power.
Well, I'm on Xbox.
Okay, so you have the radio frequency radio video. Snake's got it. I got it. It's got it.
When you get on the video channel, I
And it's, I appreciate you guys explaining it. So that's the whole point is video is short. Okay, so yeah, here's a session.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we're gonna move in and see if we can take it, and we'll radio to you. If we're all clear, you can hop in the driver's seat and bring the Jeep down.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move. There ain't nobody here.
I don't think there is anyone here.
So have you ever done any of the base building stuff?
I have not personally, no.
Okay, so I'm just gonna explain to you. It's a good opportunity here. So now that we have the base, you can see how many supplies we have to highlight here. So right now we have 100 supplies available. It's not many. But if you open up the build menu, can you still hear me on local?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you get the build menu and you see it shows the cost of what you need. It's the repair station, ammunition station. But you don't have to buy any of that, but essentially like you would just basically select that, and select where you want it, and then once you do that, you go up to your shovel, which should be here. Yeah, I hear you. I don't think you'll be. I don't think you'll be. Hey, Snake, just in case anything happens, you should take this, write this down or something, but get me on YouTube. We can link up again. I'll get you on my Discord.
Hold on, well, what's your Discord?
It's dinner time, and you find yourself on the conversational divide between the grown-ups and
Cats are overrated.
not so grown-ups.
Well, the Discord is discord.ylsgaming.net. We host dedicated servers, and we thrive ourselves on a non-toxic gaming community. So a lot of players in there are like, a little older, they have kids and stuff, which sounds like you too. So I feel like you've been doing a good thing. There's no age restriction because that's what we need, sure, but it's been a flourishing gaming community that we've built from the ground up over the past year. I just had a girl. She's 8 months. Big time. Love it. Like, ammunition for. Oh, you can't add them in Reforger. It's all third-party based. So every time you come in Reforger, everyone you're with is a nobody. I don't think, unless they've added it, but I don't think there's a friend option.
Okay, so the only way for us to play together basically is for us to like message each other and then help us each other.
Exactly. So on that Discord, there's a Reforger text channel, and a lot of times people will just be like, "Hey, I'm hopping on this server. Does anyone want to play?" And then they'll link up, and they might jump into a voice channel together.
If we're on a Discord, that's the call.
So ideally, some games we use the Discord voice channel as our primary voice chat, like in a game like Reforger, where we have audio simulation. Like I get quieter as I get further away, and enemies. So like when we're infiltrating a base, and like we scream to each other and shit, like it's pretty immersive. So we always just once we get everybody in the same server and everything runs, everybody mutes on Discord and we use the each other. Also, interestingly enough, with the radios, if like let's say you were like 3 kilometers that way, and there was like some hills and stuff between us, it would start to get fuzzy, and eventually we would lose reception with each other.
Yeah, pretty good. But that's the reason you can have the backpack radio and everything else. You can literally have like sequence radios across the map so that it makes it clear up.
Yep. So essentially, what we would like to do here is, if we had points, which we don't, and we're not going to run points because that's not what we're doing in this video. We would build a radio tower on this point, and that would help with reception, and it would also help so we could cap the next point. So right now we just took this one, and because there's no radio tower here, it doesn't extend to any other bases, unfortunately. However, we do have Tyrone extends quite far. So Tyrone is allowing us to take Andre's people. This Arma Reforger declare confuse you. Did you buy and get into a server and then really start? So did everyone else. Immersive military simulators such as Arma often have a huge learning curve and are near impossible to figure out on your own without investing upwards to 100 hours or being involved in a gaming community that is willing to hold your hand throughout the basics. Well, lucky for you, I myself have gone through this very same struggle with Arma Reforger, and since have set out in search for a game mode that would allow me to learn the game at my own pace with pretty clear direction on how to get started. Not only does this game mode make it easy to learn the basics, but it's also loads of fun. With a sense of progression, a looming aspect, and money management, this game mode has hit the nail on the head in terms of simplifying your introduction to Arma Reforger. If Arma Reforger interests you, then maybe Arma 3 will as well. It's the previous addition to the franchise dating back over a decade, but it's still proving its own in terms of an open military sandbox world. I can only hope Arma Reforger becomes a sandbox as Arma 3 has been for years. We also have a Discord community based on Arma 3 with a 24/7 dedicated support and a staff that prides themselves on helping people learn the ropes of the game. Although we aren't yet hosting Arma Reforger servers, we do hope to in the not-so-distant future, so feel free to join with the Discord link provided in the description below. Now onto the video.
Welcome to license 62699 to get Call of Duty Black Ops Demo Points.
Feel my wrath.
Nobody games ideal here?
Get slices and sticks in Call of Duty in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal. Pizza. Do you want free internet forever? You got it. We're offering free fiber-powered internet when you switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum. No internet bills, no internet taxes, ever again. Want it? Call this number to find out how.
Welcome to today's video, guys, where I'm going to be showing you a really fun single-player mode in Arma Reforger to help you get yourself on your feet. Because let's be honest, when you boot this game up, when you jump into a multiplayer session, you're lost, you're confused, nobody wants to help you. It's a lot, and it can be discouraging. I know a lot of people gave away in their Steam library like us, and I don't want to see that happen because this is a very promising game. And I'd also like to add that if you did try this game out months prior to 2024, you will find that now it has been updated quite a bit, and they've actually released version 1.0, and it's feeling a lot more crisp. There are still some small bugs, but it's feeling a lot better, a lot more playable, a lot more enjoyable. So I want to make sure that you're not confused clicking through the menus, looking at all these servers and mods and everything else that comes with the confusion of a military simulator. I'm going to streamline that for you and get the ball rolling so you can learn this game at your own pace in a single-player campaign. You don't have to deal with any AI or anything alike. So first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to click over on the workshop, and again, very intimidating, one of 52 pages of mods. Now at the top, we're just going to type in something. You're going to see a few options here. You're just going to download the first one. Okay? And that's going to simplify things here. So now that we have downloaded this link to the main icon to really help them as I don't want to intimidate you. It's the area, so you're going to see over the store. I'm just going to simply click on it. Now, if you guys are familiar with Arma 3, you may know of the mod called Anti-Stasi, and it's all about starting with nothing and basically starting a resistance against the local government. And in Anti-Stasi, there's also invaders as well, so it's a 1v1v1, which is pretty fun. But basically, it's a dynamic free-for-all simulation of guerrilla warfare versus government, and it's pretty neat because you start with absolutely nothing. So you actually have to loot, you have to steal, you have to earn, you have to do all the things to just build up your economy. And the best part about it is the whole world is actually dynamically it's changed, and basically what you do is going to alter the whole game as a whole. This is the kind of game mode that you're going to start with. So again, we're going to be coming back to it. days and days, maybe weeks, maybe even months playing this game. It's got a very nice sense of progression. There's a dynamic economy, and we talk all day, but I just want to show you guys how to get started on it and teach you guys, or I guess basically showcasing, but also teach you guys how to earn your first dollars, how to buy your first weapons, how to, acquire a little bit of gear, because even that can be confusing to somebody new to the Arma franchise, just kind of dropping in and trying to figure it out on their own. It can be very frustrating. So we want to basically, we're going to be this. I guess we're not either of these. We're guerrilla resistance, but let's just say the occupying is U.S. because I like the weapon set. U.S. would drop, right? So you spawn into your the textures take a minute. This they do. So basically, you're going to plug in. This is your house. Park the bridge and aim by my hands. If they don't see you carrying a weapon, it will not shoot you. So be careful when you come in over it. Also, it is GTA feel to it in a sense of there is the wanted. You'll see over there. There's actually a lot of things in this that make it feel like GTA 1 there's a lot of things that actually GTA has express you to bring it over through a menu. So this is a very important menu. It's going to give you the ability to find jobs, to look at your resistance stats. We'll look at that a little later. You can fast travel to certain locations. I think if you own a house or you own a property, or I think if a town is completely joined your resistance, then you can go there. You can buy homes. You can rent out your homes for extra money. Like there's a lot you can do, and we're only going to scratch the surface. Just like I said, just to get the ball rolling for you. So we need to find the garage.
You find yourself between the colors and these balloons. Give us now box of taste on tails or sharp deals on toys. Choice.
Biggest gifts and the biggest deals up to 70% off. For loved ones big and small. All the biggest brands. Everything for the holiday season.
Including gifts for you.
And get an extra 5% off with your Nordstrom credit card. That's big. Get big, save big. Nordstrom Rack.
My garage, this was in here. Yes. Oh, I got the red Jeep to match my freaking red Jeep to match my shoes. I wish it wasn't. I wish I had a top on it though. It's impossible just to. It's raining out. No, it's alright. Alright, so we're just gonna begin in truck. I really like how they made all this interactive. Fire that up, put the lights on, nothing lights on. That's just okay, so we're just going to just grab the map and figure out where you are. Now, wherever your house is, it's going to be randomly generated. Mine is actually right in a town, which is actually very convenient because there's a few missions we can do directly in this town. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. So we're going to bring up the U menu, and you're going to want to click jobs, and we want to find a gun dealer, $50. Well, lucky for us, there's a gun dealer right next door to us, so we're going to accept that mission. And we're in the town of Antigonish. So we're going to, sorry if I butchered that. We are going to accept that, obviously, and try to raise some support here and make a few more dollars. And little people, we got another mission in Antigonish. And we're going to need to find a shop for an extra $50. Also, very easy. Honestly, we probably don't even need to bring the truck, but oh god, it's just.
Bye.